T-Mobile Park in Seattle. MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. Interleague Baseball, next. Lejeune Newsom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now into the box is Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swings through it for strike number 2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His average right at 295 here to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
また中日とですね。
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1, and set up working. Plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is popped up.
よっしゃ。
Long over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
この中日もなかなか強いですからね。
He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
ベリンジャー。ベリベリベリンジャー。
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Got him.
よっしゃ。
Dodgers lead 1. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score.
なんかムシムシしてきました。
Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1 and 3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in next, Shed Long Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Batting third.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year, and a lot of people are thinking sophomore slump. I don't see it. His abilities are off the charts. I think he's going to have another monster season.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mariners go down quietly there. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Will Smith. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there. One pitch, one out.
なぜかなんか体温が暑いです。
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle
ムシ
Seager
ム
right
シ
here.
と暑い。
Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
And there it goes. He got all of that ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
マンシーに打たれました。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting seven.
いきなり
Digging
打た
in
れ
will be Edwin Rios. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. One pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty try.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
よしよしよしよしよし行くぞ。
One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the first pitch.
カール・ルイス。
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit hard up the middle.
よっしゃ。
The Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. And you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out. in there for a called strike. 3-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
なんてこったい。
So here now is Ty France. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone.
勝ち越し。熱いな。
2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
The right fielder, Mitch.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fouled off. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. The next batter will be Evan White. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him. Evan White stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He went deep in the contest last night.
泥沼の準備は OK か。あちゃー。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
さっきのチームが一番やばかったんですよ。
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Mariners. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
The shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
足が速いっすな。
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
ここでトップバッターへ。
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
泥沼のトップバッ
Hey
ター
guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a
やっぱ
hang
り
in
打
the
ち
middle
ま
of
し
the
たな、
plate.
ムッ
He
キー
could
ベ
have
ッ
come
ツ。
unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
同点ですな。まだノーアウトですや。
Betts is on the move.
走る
That's a
走
strike
る
to
ム
throw
ッキ
down.
ーベッツ。
Ball's there, and he is
これは
out.
アウ
Good
トでした。
throw.
Not an easy thing to do to catch a fast base runner like this, but a good arm from the catcher guns him down at second.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch
て
the
ほしい
zone.
けど、よう見てますな。
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second.
よっしゃ。
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Grounded back up the middle. He's got
と
it.
間に合った。
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
ムッキーベッ
It's
ツ
a。run on 2 hits here for LA. Now it'll be Taylor Trammell. He'll start things out here in a
Leading off
tie
for
ball
the
game.
Mariners, the center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster.
Batter will be Shed Long Jr. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. Smith over to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Sam Haggerty.
Next, it'll be Sam Haggerty. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trammell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
泥沼の居眠り配信
No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
熱っ
Behind 0-2 now.
ドロドロ沼沼あー間違
Nothing
っ
in
た
2 count and the pitch.
ウィル・スミスじゃないですか
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on
Yes,
strikes.
sir.
And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max
あー
Muncy.
ちゃー持って
Leaping
かれ
effort
る
at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home
また
run.
もや持ってかれる
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
またもや持ってかれましたわ
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
打った瞬間入ってますね飛んでますな
Now time is
話
called
し合い
as
で
we'll
す
get a trip to the mound.
Edwin Leo.
ちょっと準備しときますか7.1 6.0
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus
マ
far.
ンマ娘
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the
Wow,
ground to the left
抜けるんかい。
side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
届いてない
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
よっ
This is
し
hit
ゃ
high in the air out toward left center. Lewis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
服がおしゃれな
But the
ならい
Dodgers
いけ
add
ど
on courtesy of
ダ
this
サく
solo
てセン
home
スがな
run.
い
Bottom of the fourth coming up, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
狙いやすい
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
あーちょっ
Sneaked
と
up.
詰まってるか
Close play first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now, the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
The Mariners are challenged.
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headset's coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
At first base.
Plate now, Kyle Seager. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
基本なんでも課金すもんね。
Behind 0-2 now.
課金してなんぼですもんね。
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Into the windup and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up for 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Ty France. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock to the track, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. France at second with 2 down. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Bounds around against the wall. And the throw in gets away from it. And now they'll get the 3rd out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
あれはちょっと無理でした。
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
No one on with 1 down. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now the
ム
first
キム
pitch.
キベッツ
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field.
キベッツ
Gone!
打ちますな
A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The batter number 3.
よう打た
At
れ
the
るま
plate
す
now,
な
Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him's a changeup.
と言いながら
Can't
ま
find the
だ
zone.
投げ
It's
させと
ball
る
one. A hit and 2 tries for him so
も
far.
うこの回ぐらい投げてほしいんですけどね
A ball and a strike. In his career, Taylor carries a batting line little over the 260 mark.
点を取ってはまた取られ
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Henniger back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now that
Bases are empty here with 2
Justin
away.
Turner.
And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And it's fouled away. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
よう打ちますわ
Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit in this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sam Delaplane will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
乱打戦になってますなこれ中日もよう打つからね
There's a fastball well off the
中
plate
日
for
ド
a
ラゴン
ball. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2
数が多い
strikes
で
on
す
him
よ
now.
ね
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 3. Now at the plate here is Evan White. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
このピッチャーもね、ストレートは速いけど、あれを狙って打ったら意外と打てるんですよ。
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman.
見てるとストレート多いですね。
Fouled off.
今のはカット。まあ、ナックルも持ってるんですけど。
And he struck him out. So
Ah,
he's down on
knuckle
strikes
down.
for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind
What in
2-0 to
that?
start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tom Murphy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
ピッチャーですか。キャッチャー。なんか見た目がピッチャー臭かったっすけど。
And now a pitch on the
キャ
way.
ッチャーやったんですね。
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Taylor Trammell. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball.
とにかくあんまり失点せんようにせんと勝てないですな、これは。
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well 1 more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trammell is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Max Muncy stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Edwin Rios. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
あとは打線の援護
David
ですな。
Price enters to do the pitching
変え
in
て
the
きよ
bottom of the 6th.
さすがに変える。
And stepping in, Shedlong Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this
The
point.
second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
Now here's the first offering.
左やから余計に
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next up is Sam Haggerty. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss.
けど
Strike
チェン
2.
ジとカーブ
Hey,
で
last
カー
pitch
ブ
was 94, then you pull the string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Fly ball right down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one. Kyle Seager would be next. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball four.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just right in the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
ここでまた左なんですよね。打ちに
And
く
now
い打ちに
Kyle
くい。
Seager. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
ストレー
0
ト
for
な
2
んか
from
ボー
him
ル
so
臭
far
い
in
な
this
ボー
one.
ルやった。なんか入ってるように見える。
Here's a look to first, and the runner back easily. Lewis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Seager behind with an 0-2
当
count.
たってないか。
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it,
これはセンターフライ。
and that will end the inning. Mariners leave one. They're still down 5-3.
まあまだ2点差やからね。
Now into the box, A.J. Pollock, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
そうや作っとかんと。7.1。
First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
あちゃチンパワード。
The batter, number 9.
今の取ってないの痛いな。普通のサードゴロなんですけど。
Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as the changeup to him drops in there for
バウ
the
ン
first
ドが変わっ
strike.
た
He's
の
1
か。
for 2 in this one.
見事にそれていきましたな。
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike
よっしゃ。
3.
That's a pretty
見
neat
逃し
pitch
てくれた。
sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
さあここでやばいムッキー・ベッツ。
So
さ
that'll
っ
bring
き
in
ホーム
Mookie
ラン打ってま
Betts
すからね。
as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
よう
So
打つ
far
ん
2
ですよ
for
この
3
1
in
番。
this one.
1番やけどホームランもよう打ちますからね。
The 1-0.
キー・ベッツ。
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down.
ダブルプレーがいいけどなかなか難しいでしょうな。
2-1 now to Mookie.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
さあ、ムッキー
Runner
ベッ
goes
ツ
for second, and this one's
走
in
っ
the
て
dirt.
くる。ああ、ポロリした。
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the
ここで
wild
ポロリ。
pitch.
今のポロリはいらんですな。
Line hard, deep into left.
ああ、取れるか。
And that ball gets down
取られへん
out
取ら
near
れへ
the
ん。
wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this
レフトオ
afternoon.
ーバー。
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one
Sa
at
すが
all.
ムッ
It was
キーベ
over
ッ
his
ツ。
head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
やばいっすな。どうしようかな。買いますか。
Casey Sadler is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul
ワンアウト
territory.
2、3塁。
Runners are at second and third with one down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And
あ
that
あ、
will
打ち
get
よった。
down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
見事にライトへ流し打ち。
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
確実にテンポ取ってます。
High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the bench. Again, he sends it out of play.
ドロドロに今のは
A runner on first with 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
こ この2点は重たいっすな。
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 3. Ty France will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering. Curveball. That misses in the dirt for ball 1.
チャーがまた打ちにくいんですよ。
Fouled off. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
微妙な高さ。これまたボール球できそうな気
Here
がしま
comes
す。
the 1-2.
際どい。
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
あ、入った入った入った。
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on
ま
that
た
one.
もやホームラン。
So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
あちゃー。まだまだ粘りますよ。
Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers in the ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. That's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Looked like he was on
Yeah,
that.
look at
It's
that.
1 and 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And up next is Evan White.
もうちょい落ちるんかと思ったらそうでもなかったですね。
There's the cut fastball, but it's low
これが
1-0.
でもボールとか言うからね。なんか微妙ですよね。
Lofted in the air out toward right
あ
center.
あ、これあかん。
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The catcher, number 2.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third
ああ、
base
ち
line.
ゃー、ボテボテ。
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the
5本
M's
しか打
4.
ってないですね。なんか打ってるんか思ったら、そんな打ってないですね。
Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra
こういう
base
でも
hits
打
to this
ち
point
合いもお
in
も
the
ろい
game.
ですな。
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now here is Will Smith.
さあ、ウィル・スミスから。
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to bat will be Max Muncy.
このバッターもさっき確かホームランを打ってるんですよ。
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it's obvious in this one today that the pitchers work on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
At the plate now, Edwin Rios. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1, well below the zone. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
右がよう打ってますが、左があんまり打ってない。
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell.
The center fielder.
シンカースライダーカッタ
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The outside, it's 1-2.
キュイーンと曲がりました。
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
タイミングは合ってるんすね。
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
セカンド。
Donnie Walton will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
打率はめっちゃ低いんですけどね。
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Gotta find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
Digging in next, Sam Haggerty. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
J.P. Crawford will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
ダブルボギーだ。ダブルボギー。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a
おっし
drive to
ゃー、い
right.
ただ
There
き
it
ま
goes.
す。
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
第2号。
A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Second home run early in the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be true. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
紛らわしいです
Here
ね。
it is, the 3-0. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, man.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
サードもいないっすな。これはもうこのままいかんと。
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
どっちとも取れますな。入ってるようにも見えるし。
And it's fouled away. Lewis is off at first with 2 away. High and deep to right
こ
center.
れは上がりすぎか。
Bellinger able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the 9th inning from the state of Washington. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 5. Donnie Walton will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. J.P. Crawford will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Crawford.
Now to bat, A.J. Pollock. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Number 16 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 16.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Now back.
At the plate now is Gavin Lux. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trammell is there. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 7-5. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
このピッチャー確か前打ったんですよね。そこまで安定してないです。
Ty France, career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2
スタミナ残ってるんです。カッター、シンク、ツーシームスライダー。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Now to the plate here is Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
ボール1個ずれてる。
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Evan White, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Last chance for the Mariners. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Dodgers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walker Buehler wins his third of the season. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his fifth of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
よう打ち張りますな。
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
これで連勝ストップで1回休んでレッドソックス4連戦ですか。でまた借金が2になりましたな。でもこれでもあれですね、他のチームまだまだ団子ですね。1ゲームで、ね、これでも2ゲームですからね。まだまだわからんですね、これは。えらい団子状態になってね。よっしゃさあ終わりましょうか。お疲れ様でした。